The RMR Group has a nationwide platform and is involved in almost all major property sectors. First question, from your vantage point as CEO of a company of this breadth, what areas of the market are poised for growth?
Thank you for that question, and thanks. Very proud to be part of this year's BOMA, and I want to give a quick shout out. I know we got a bunch of people here from the RMR Group, so I'm really happy that you guys are here. Yes, to reiterate what you said, we do have a pretty good vantage point. We purposely constructed our portfolio over the last 35 years. You know, we have about 32 billion in assets under management, 2,100 properties, 91 million square feet in office, industrial, and retail alone, but we also touch hotels, senior living, and other types of specialty assets as well. From my vantage point, what's been sort of interesting from a macroeconomic standpoint as we emerge from the pandemic, I think we're going to see a much more even recovery in commercial real estate than we saw maybe pre-pandemic. If you remember pre-pandemic, people talked about the 5-6 big urban centers where there was a lot of young talent that was flocking to, a lot of job growth, a lot of commercial development was happening in those sort of 5-6 cities, Boston luckily being one of them. I don't think those cities are necessarily going to wane, but I think it's going to be much more of an even recovery. Everyone's heard about, you saw it before, sort of the second or third tier cities, and especially in the Southeast and Southwest. I think we're going to see a much, much more even recovery across commercial real estate, which I think is really good for the industry. It's actually very good for the country as well, that we don't have it concentrated in just a few cities. The other big trend that I think we're observing is the onshoring of more manufacturing, which is going to have an impact on real estate. Everyone reads about supply chain disruptions and people having trouble getting goods into the country because they've sort of had just-in-time manufacturing for the last 10, 20 years has been the name of the game. I think you're going to see more and more companies try to onshore some, maybe not all, some of their production. We're seeing that especially in some of our life science tenants, especially here in the Boston area. I think that's going to be a continuing theme that we're going to see coming out of the pandemic as well.